First off, let me say there was a translation error somewhere. The title of the chapter is Renbo Hengoku, and Madara actually said Limbo Hengoku, so I'm not sure if it's Limbo or Renbo, but just for the sake of translation, let's call it OP ass shit. I mean, if you can send the nine-tailed beast flying, defenseless, do you understand how strong these beasts have been claimed to be throughout this entire series? If you can send them flying just by staring at them, then that's all the jutsu title you need right there. It's OP ass shit. I have a feeling this is going to be a creepy episode when it gets animated. I mean, Madara's licking his own blood when he laughs and it turns to this straight rape face. I mean, oh my god. I can't wait for that. And he's actually talking about the beasts like they're beasts. He says, I'm going to put them in their shed. It's time to put them on the leash. And he actually did at the end. So who thinks that Naruto will actually get the Kyuubi chakra sucked out of him? And if this did happen, what could Naruto do to help? Because Sage Mode is awesome, it's pretty powerful, but that's not going to help against Geto Mazo and Madara. But I mean, Minato has the other half of the Kyuubi chakra, so he could give it to Naruto, I suppose. But B, if the Hachibi gets sucked out of B, I'm afraid that's probably going to be it for him. And if this dude can send all of the tail beasts flying just by one jutsu with one eye, just by staring at him, then he doesn't need the other one, man. I'm talking about if he gets it, all the other shinobi should just go home and just go to sleep and just await their doom, pretty much. The only thing that I don't like is that it seems like the Bijuu are going to be sucked back in the Mazo right after they just got released. They didn't do much except for bounce Madara around the last chapter, and we did get some dialogue from Shukaku, which is always a good thing to see, especially since we haven't seen him in such a long time. But if he actually does suck them back into the Mazo and makes the Jubi all over again, then, what was the purpose of the Bijuu coming out in the first place? Just for that awesome scene, just to show us how badass Madara is and how creepy is Black Zetsu in this chapter, man. I don't know what it is about that smile when you can see through it and you can see Obito's mouth talking through the smile. It just really creeps me out, man. And Obito is trying his best to hold off Black Zetsu. Now, one of two things is going to happen. Either Obito is going to run out of strength and he's going to just give in, not willingly, of course, but he's just going to tire himself out and Black Zetsu's going to rip it out, or Kakashi and Minato are going to have to suck it up and, dispose of Black Zetsu and Obito right there, which may be a sad thing to happen, but it may be a fitting end for Obito. But they needed to destroy that Rinnegan before it gets to Madara's hands, because with one eye, he's already fucking shit up. So when he gets both, if he gets both, that's going to be just pure domination. I'll say that I am a little bit disappointed about the Mazo popping up and we have no idea what happened to the God Tree. We were just shown the Bijuu being sucked out of Obito. We did not see the God Tree fall, crumble, wither, and the God Tree was a big thing in a few chapters. So I figured they would show it being destroyed if it were destroyed. But with the Mazo back, absorbing the Bijuu again, that makes the Jubi, and the Jubi makes the God Tree. I'm assuming the God Tree that we saw is crumbled or fell over, and Kishimoto just decided not to show us unless, Madara can make two God Trees or something. But I'm not exactly sure what's going on with that. It could be a plot hole. It could have slipped his mind, but stuff like that kind of annoys me, because I was wondering what was happening with the God Tree, like why nobody said anything about it. Was it still there? Was Madara keeping it alive somehow? But then the Mazo pops up, and I'm like, oh, maybe it, fell over without anyone noticing. Maybe it crushed a whole bunch of fodder underneath it. Who knows? I do not mean to overpraise Madara when I say this, but think about this. The Mazo is about to absorb half of the Kyuubi chakra and the entire 8 tails. Now, the original Jubi that we saw only had a little bit of both, and Obito was an OP motherfucker. So, if the Mazo gets all of this, and it gets inside of Madara, if Madara becomes that 10 tails Jinchuriki, there's not going to be any stopping this dude. I'm talking about Hashirama, Naruto, Sasuke are going to be helpless. They're going to need the Sage to come in or something, because just imagine what it's going to take to defeat that. And do you think Naruto is going to get Kurama sucked out of him? If so, I don't, it's highly possible that Minato would just give him the other half. But anyway, tell me what you guys thought about this chapter. This has been JB the Uchiha. Like, comment, subscribe, and I'm out.